All right, third graders, this is your final step for your dinosaur drawing project, step 5. What we're going to do is we're going to need your dinosaur drawing, and you're going to need some black markers. So here are just some examples. If you have, just the classic washable black marker, thick. If you have a thin one too, you might want to use them both, but if you just have a thick one or just a thin one, that's okay. Also permanent markers, I have different thicknesses, so a ultra fine point, and then a big one, a chiseled tip. So what we're going to do now is all that research that you did last week, you're going to add those facts to the background of your dinosaur. I went ahead on this page and put together just a quick fact list in case you've missed anything or you didn't get a chance to do the research. So if you look there, it's a link on the Schoology page. You click on dinosaur facts and dinosaur drawing facts and look for your dinosaur. There's a picture, there's the name of your dinosaur, and then underneath there's just a bunch of bullet points. And I went ahead and broke down all the facts. Were in sentences. I went ahead and just broke down certain words, certain keywords that describe my dinosaur. So I had a Brachiosaurus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my my facts and kind of decide where I'd like to place them, looking at my dinosaur drawing as well and seeing where I would like to place the word. So I want to get the word Brachiosaurus in there, so kind of thinking about the markers that I'm using and the space that I have, making sure that's a big word. I want to write small so that I can fit that word in that certain area. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with the top. And I think I have plenty of room. Just enough. The Brachiosaurus. So having different options for markers in thicknesses makes your composition, your drawing, look a little more interesting. Also, drawing in different directions makes your drawing a little more clear, interesting. So for this keyword, looking at my facts, I wrote 85 feet long. So that's how long my dinosaur is. And it'd be kind of interesting to show the length by, adding it kind of along the length of the dinosaur. So something, just giving you ideas of something to think about. 85. And then, if you have to kind of move your paper to help you draw along with it. Long. And then there's 40 tons. It's a big dinosaur. 40 tons. And there's, again, thinking about size and changing sizes. And even just thinking about directions. Tons is a pretty small word, so it might be interesting to go ahead and write it in a different direction. Right next to 40, and I can squeeze it right in here. It's kind of a perfect little spot. 40 tons. Okay. So again, filling up the space that you have. So I got some space right here. I got a lot of space right here. So I want you to use the facts that you've researched first, and then you can double check and see if there's anything that that you would be interested in adding. So Brachiosaurus. So right up here is how you pronounce Brachiosaurus. I'm going to go ahead and change my markers and thickness. But it might be interesting underneath the word Brachiosaurus, because sometimes it's hard to pronounce. Some dinosaur words. just as long as I got some space. There. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and write late Jurassic period right here. That's when they existed. Making sure you're double checking and you're spelling the words correctly is important. Herbivores, so they did eat plants. So to take up some room, actually, changing my mind here. I have a fact here that says can reach 9 meters high. I think right here would be a good spot to write that. Now here's a trick. If you start something and then you get towards the edge of the paper, if you have a direction you can go in, this was what I would suggest. So herbivores, there's some space under there. All right, I'm kind of running out of my facts. So this is, I think, saying complete. I got most of my large area in. I changed up the font a little bit. I did a little bit of cursive. If you can practice cursive and you've been working on it, you could add a little bit in there, you know, switch it up. But make sure you can read it well. But yeah, this is your final step to your dinosaur drawing. Have fun with this, friends, and I can't wait to see the finished project.